Hi, everyone. I just wanted to do a quick video, hopefully, it'll be quick, on the power of prayer. Something that you may read about if you read NDE stories, is a really beautiful thing, which is that prayer is immensely powerful. I didn't get this specific knowledge that I remember in my NDE. However, when I read it in other NDEs, I know deeply, deeply in my heart with a certainty that I can barely describe that is true. And so when you think about it, there's so many things that we think we want to change in this world. Why is there suffering? Why? And most of us put a lot of energy into fixing the world, or changing this, or with force and aggression. But if we only knew the power of how powerful prayer really is, we really wouldn't have to lift a finger. And I know that sounds radical, but I also know that it's true. And I've used it in my life many, many times. I use it pretty much daily. I pray daily. If I see a situation that feels, because I'm empathic, so if I see a situation that feels upsetting to me, where an animal or a human being seems to be suffering, I will immediately go into a silent prayer for the situation and the person. And I often have been shown after that, through synchronicity or through just happenings that occur later, that the situation has changed for the absolute better. One of the reasons that prayer is so powerful is because we're all telepathic. In truth, we really are all telepathic. No one is more telepathic than another person. We all have this gift equally. It's something that I believe in the next 100 years we will be tapping into collectively more and more. I really, really believe that. So, but you can get a head start now. And the shortest, the best way and the quickest way to experience telepathy is very, very simple. And it is just in accepting that you are telepathic, just in that, believing it, just believing that you are. Don't do anything about it. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to take a special course. You don't have to do anything. Just start to accept it as truth. I am telepathic. So if you think about it, when, let's say, there is a situation occurring in any situation that feels less than positive, or it feels detrimental, or something seems to be at risk, a person's health or their well-being or your well-being, whatever it is, if you can stop yourself from trying to go in and fix physically or with words, if you can stop yourself from doing that and back off and pray, just pray. Pray in love, pray in all the feelings of concern that you have. If you channel those into, Lord, I pray for this situation. I pray that the highest good for all is occurring. I pray for a healing in this situation. Just that. Just the purest, most honest thoughts you have at that time for what you wish to see. If you do that, what will happen is the other person, without you needing to argue with them, without you needing to try to force change on them, what will happen is, on a telepathic level that's barely perceptible in their own mind, they will experience a change of consciousness. But not only because of the telepathic link that we all share, but not only will they experience a change of consciousness, you too will also experience a change in consciousness. And that's very important, because of one of the most difficult things for me to describe about specifically my NDE is that, this is going to sound unbelievable, but there's nothing wrong ever. I hate even uttering that sometimes, because I know that I get a backlash, but it is our perception of things that is most often and probably always the thing that's faulty. And so by praying, you bring in God's perception of the situation. And it won't happen to you maybe right in the moment that you're praying. It can. There's no limit or rule to when it can happen, but it will happen extremely naturally. It will be almost imperceptible to you. And that's when a miracle is occurring. A good will come out of the situation that will be beyond what you could have even hoped for, or what you could have even orchestrated if you put your hands in the situation and did it yourself. Other factors will swoop in that you have no control over. And that has always existed. This good has always existed. It's just that you couldn't see it before. And maybe I'll do another video in the future about how it is that we can't see the good that's staring us in the face. That's a very deep topic, but for now, I just want you to try to realize the power of prayer and to use it more, and to use it with more faith than you have before, because the faith makes the difference. How much faith you have really does make a difference in how the prayer works in the situation, and how it helps your mind to be able to open and grasp the good and see the good. But please believe me when I say prayer is actually, I feel confident in saying this, it's more powerful than a nuclear bomb. It's quiet. Just because it's quiet, it doesn't mean that it's less powerful than a weapon of mass destruction. They're not the same in their effects, but it is as powerful as that, more powerful than that, actually. That's how powerful it is. So I encourage everyone to start tapping into the very peaceful and harmonious power of prayer to help your own perspective and to right the things that seem wrong in this world, in your own life. If you're afraid, pray. If you're worried about someone, pray for them. It is the most powerful thing you can do. Do that first. And any action you take after the prayer, you can have some confidence that that is what you're guided to do in the situation. So I hope that was helpful. I feel very good about this message, and I also feel very strongly about it. And keep on praying. Okay. Thank you.